What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to another episode of Monday Motives, brought to you by the Conscious Campaign. So this week we're focusing on a topic that's truly dear to my heart, and ultimately a topic that shaped me into who I am and what I stand for, and that's relationships. Now, some of the main things I'm going to talk about is the maintenance of relationships, the positive relationships, the negative relationships, the different types of relationships, and the list goes on. But I'm just going to start talking about it, give you guys some of my perspective, and give you some motivation and some motives to maintain your relationships, and why maintaining relationships could be a pivotal part of your life and make you a better person. So, just got back from vacation with two of my best friends on the planet. Known them for over a decade, honestly, and it truly showed itself this weekend, man. This past week when we were together, man. Shout out to Miles and Amina. We went to the Bahamas, went on a cruise, 5-day cruise, and we went to Miami for 2 nights. And I will say, honestly, that the trip would not have been the same without those two. Those two have made the trip what it was. And a big part of it came down to our relationship, the relationship we hold and maintain, the standards of our relationship, the respect that we have for each other within our relationships, and just the love, the pure love, man. The pure love goes a long, long way. So shout out to them, because like I said, best trip of my life, and I should give everybody motivation to go on vacation, man. If you've been working hard, you deserve it. Don't get it confused. Don't think that working hard means you don't go on any vacations. You gotta enjoy life too. You only get one, especially in these 20s. So take care of that vacation. Take care of yourself. So like I said, I'm gonna dive into the maintenance of relationships. Now, I'll say straight up that any of the success that I've had in my life, anything that I consider the success of my life, has all stemmed from, or was the foundation of, a relationship that I formed. And what I mean by this ultimately is anything that I've done in life, I didn't do it completely alone, no matter what, no matter how much I try to say I'm self-made, I'm self-this, I'm self-that. Ultimately, it came down to a relationship that I formed with somebody, whether it was a teacher, colleague, friend, mentor, simply a professional, somebody in a high place, a successful person themselves. And then we got to think of the flip side of it too. People that are less fortunate than you, people that look up to you, my siblings, a homeless person, a mentee, a teenager, anything like that. And that's a part of why I like working with kids, because it motivates me to be a mentor and create a true relationship with them. Now, we all have friendships, we all have acquaintances, we all have people we know, people that we met, etc., etc. But if you're not maintaining those relationships, what does that mean? Now, different people means different maintenance. There's some people that you want to talk to every week, that you need to talk to every week. There's some people that it doesn't really matter if you talk to them very much. So you got to be able to prioritize what relationships are worth maintaining. Now, some of the positives with this is that people have your back when it's all said and done. People will put in a good word for you. Your reputation will precede you. How do people talk about you when you're not there? Do people trust you with your word? Is your word impeccable? Do you say things to people that you do, that you follow up on, and that you deliver? Do you trust the people around you? That's something you got to ask yourself. If you don't trust the people around you, maybe you need to switch up your relationships and figure out some new relationships to form. A beautiful thing about relationships to me too is it doesn't always matter when the relationship is formed. I got best friends that I met 4 years ago. I got best friends that I met 14 years ago. I got best friends that I met 4 months ago. I got close friends, that is. And it all comes down to a genuine respect and a mutual understanding of values. So if you want to form an authentic relationship or friendship, revert back to your values. Figure out what's important to you. If you know what's important to you, that's great. And then when you have a conversation with somebody, you can truly understand what's important to them from the beginning. So I motivate you to pay attention to that. Pay attention to your friendships, your relationships, your values, and make sure it matches up with the people that you're spending time with. Now, isolation can be a negative thing to an extent. You don't want to go around cutting off relationships, not maintaining relationships well, especially with people that have your back when it's all said and done, because it could be hard to get some of those relationships back. Now, any relationship that I form that I maintain, it's going to be beneficial for me one way or another. And that's something you have to consider is, when you have a relationship or friendship with somebody, is it beneficial to you? Some of the ways that a relationship is truly beneficial to me nowadays is it's about success, it's about motivation, it's about respect, reciprocating that respect. So anybody that I formulate a relationship nowadays, all those equations, all those things come together for us to grow together. And if it's not somebody I can grow with or help them grow or they help me grow, then I don't know how beneficial that relationship is going to be to me. So you only can spend your time with so many people. So don't go around giving your time and your relationship, your friendships to people that don't necessarily deserve it, or people that aren't going to push you to the next level. Everybody I'm close with motivates me. Everybody, every single person. To my best friends, to my siblings, to my grandma, to my dad, to my mom. Everybody I have a relationship with and that I put in effort and time to be with, they motivate me to be better. And that's something that is truly important to me and that truly keeps me going. There's been times where I've been down and out. And opening up to somebody who's been there before and somebody who shares a similar vision of that success and that motivation, they can always get you back in that right place. So maintain your friendships, even if it's a simple hello, how are you doing, hope you've been good, stay up, stay blessed, whatever it is, maintain those friendships. And then you have those acquaintances that you see every here and there. Acknowledge people, give people the love they deserve, man. We see somebody, give them a shout out, give them a what's up, give them a hello, give them a handshake, give them a how you doing, give them a real conversation. Because that stuff always comes back. It always comes back. Like I said, let your reputation precede you. How do people talk about you when you're not there? So I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up here soon. Relationships is something that I feel like I could just go on a rant about and talk about all day. But ultimately, like I said, I want everybody to think about this: is the people around you, do they contribute to your foundation of success? Do the people around you contribute to a better you? The people that you're close to, the people that you spend time with, are those the people that are making you better? And what are you doing to maintain those friendships and those relationships? What motivates you to be friends with somebody? What motivates you to put the time in to spend time, or put the time in to be with somebody? Think about all those things. Consider those things. Consider the people around you, and just know that don't be afraid to make new relationships and new friendships as well. You're going to meet people across the journey. We still got a lot of life to live. At least speaking from my generation, even a little bit older. It doesn't matter if you're 30, 40, 50. You can meet somebody in your 50s and know them for 20 plus years. Stuff you got to consider. So ultimately, be open to new and real, authentic friendships. And like I said, having a real, authentic friendship comes down to your values and what you believe in. So Monday Motives, the conscious campaign. Took a week off, but now we're back in motion. So get ready for some great content coming. We got great things on the come up, man. We're reconstructing the website. That's going to be up next month. And I can't explain to you guys how excited I am for that, because I know the caliber that we're gonna bring this thing to. We got gear coming out. I mean, as you can see, I'm rocking some shorts right now. But we're gonna get a lot more trickier with the gear, man. Trust me, we got some people ready that are ready for some gear. So Monday Motives, man, the conscious campaign. This is another one. Have a blessed week. Stay motivated and maintain your relationships because they serve you well. Peace.